It's going to be a bad thing.
That's what he was talking about in the parable of the, bridesmaid. Because the some they brought oil on their lamps and some fat. In other words, some would be prepared and some that wouldn't. And only the ones that had brought oil was allowed into the marriage.
So that's what he tells us, that we
Again,
need to be prepared.
Another parable, another figure of speech, yeah.
The whole thing was that we needed to be prepared.
However, in Second Thessalonians, it says in would you read from 3? verse
2 Thessalonians, chapter 2.
2, verse 3.
2, 2 Thessalonians
What chapter?
2,
Chapter
Verse
2.
3, right?
verse 3.
Says, let no man deceive you by any means. For that day will not come unless there comes a falling away first, and then that man of sin is revealed, the son of perdition, who opposes and exalts himself above all that is called Elohim, or that is worshipped, so that he, like Elohim, sits in the temple of Elohim, showing himself that he is Elohim.
Now there on that, I don't think that they're going to build the temple until Yeshua comes back.
Would you read on, Mr. Paul?
Yeah.
What word?
All right, verse 5. Do you not remember that when I was still with you, I told you these things? And now you know what holds things back so that he can be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity does already work. Only he who now prevents will prevent until he's taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the master shall consume with the spirit from his mouth, and will destroy with the brightness of his coming. Can you see the Master Yeshua speaking the word, and it's done? Even him whose coming is according to the working of the adversary, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them who perish, because they did not receive the love of the truth, so that they could be saved. And for this reason, for this cause, our Elohim is going to send them a strong delusion, so that they should believe a lie, so that they all might be judged who did not believe the truth, which, in other words, condemned, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. But we are bound to give thanks always to our Elohim for you, brethren, beloved of the Master, because our Elohim has from the beginning chosen you to salvation through the sanctification of the Spirit and the belief of the truth, to where he called you by means of our good news, to the obtaining of the glory of the honor of our Master, Yeshua, the Anointed One, our Messiah. So therefore, brethren, stand fast and hold the traditions which you've been taught, whether you've been taught them by word or our letter, our epistle. Now, our Master Yeshua, the Messiah himself, and Yahweh, our Father, who has loved us and has given us everlasting consolation and good hope through the grace that he's given, may he comfort your hearts and establish you in every good word and work.
All right, I have one other thing. If you go to 1 Thessalonians, chapter 4 and 15.
4:15. For this we say to you by the word of Yahweh, that we who are alive and remain, which is what I said earlier, that we who are alive and survive at the time of the coming return of the Master, shall not prevent them, hold back those who are asleep, who are dead. For the Master himself is going to descend from the heavenly realm with a shout, and with the sound of the archangel, and with the trump of our Elohim, and then the dead in Messiah will rise up first, and then we who are alive and survive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Master in the air, and so shall we always be with the Master. So comfort one another with these words.
Thank you.
You got comments on it now? Sister? Do you
Me,
have
no,
some
I
comment?
just wanted it read to you all.
Dad, what did you read?
I read, that
First
last one was
Thessalonians.
First Thessalonians chapter 4, starting in verse 15
To the end.
to 18.
Thank you.
I think that the falling away's already started.
Well, let's consider exactly what the falling away is away from. Because the Christian church is not falling away.
No,
No, it's one of the symptoms of the
falling
falling.
away from the truth.
Right, I believe that falling away took place a long time ago. I really do. And it has continued, because we talked about how things are so mixed up and confused, and how we were born into a time when it was normal to be this way, and how there's been a thread since that day to now, and will carry on through to whenever the master returns. That thread being the workings of the spirit of our Elohim, causing those whom he's chosen to hear the call, to hear the invite, to come to him. And we still have the free will to reject him. And we are in danger all the time. We are in danger all the time of somehow being tripped up and being overtaken by our own desires inside of us, and by our own imaginations out of our evil heart. We've got that constantly against us. It can happen, and we got to be careful. I know I've gone through some things. I'm going through some things right now that it's terrible. It is terrible. It is terrible.
I don't think,
Anything we can help you with?
No, not right now. I want to meet with you later,
I want to talk to you too.
sometime
Maybe we'll get together.
before Sabbath. I thought maybe Friday.
What?
Before Sabbath, I think maybe Friday would be good.
All right. I'll be in Ocala. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's got a doctor's appointment in the morning.
Okay.
After,
Maybe tomorrow afternoon or evening.
yeah,
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Want me to
I tell
come
you.
over to your house?
huh?
I can come over here.
Okay. Or I'll come over there, either one.
I'll tell you the truth, something. Paul had said, and I've been going to. I don't think really and truly there is any one person that comes to our assembly that is not having a problem at some time or another, that we need other people to talk to take care of. It's just like the day you, Paul, and Chris came to my house, and it resolved the problem, one of the problems I was having at the time. And it was just.
Did we do you any good?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Well, that's good.
And that's why I said I didn't feel that we needed to bring it to the assembly, that I thought the problem had been solved there. So I think everybody has something that they get on their mind from time to time, or a problem that is created somewhere else that doesn't need to be talked over with either the brothers or the sisters.
Are you gonna be working with Chris tomorrow
In the morning, yeah.
in the morning?
Yeah,
But you'll be free tomorrow afternoon?
that's the plan.
I'll get with you then.
Yeah.
That's a real good idea. I was gonna ask you.
Thank you.
I'm not sleeping real well now.
I think that's going around a lot, in a lot of different ways, a lot of different people. My opinion, I think that spirit has turned up the heat quite a bit. There's a lot of things that are drawing, that are coming to the top of the smelting pot that's dross.
I'll tell you what the Spirit said to me today. It said that we're really gonna need each other before this is all over. You know?
I already need you. I'm just a needy person.
That's just the
A
beginning.
needy, independent person.
Any other questions or comments? Stephen, you sit there and haven't said a word.
I did say a few words.
Nothing after we got started.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
said, what was it I said? I said, something about, Paul, when you was talking about Paul. You said that he, talking about how he persecuted the saints and how it related to those, the wicked people. I was kind of like, he was really, trying to do, what he thought was right, where the other people are pretty much wicked.
You feel like that's your,
Well, you spoke on.
portion
something
today?
that-
You think that's-
Well, you remember me saying that, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you. I did say so.
You're just a smarty pants.
He
You're just a smarty.
likes it too.
Yes, he does.
Glad we
I
played that around
apologize
and
to
asked me about it.
everyone that your sandwiches were not exactly like you wanted them probably, but it's hard.
My fault. I'm the one who made him get sandwiches.
Well, you're not hearing any complaints from this end of town.
No, well,
Could I have you read one more time?
Sure, what do you want to read?
If you go to First Thessalonians, you read 16, 4:16.
4:16.
All right, follow me, and then go from there and read, begin chapter 5.
Okay.
4:16, and then go from there.
First Thessalonians,
First Thessalonians.
Chapter 4, verse 16. So this is a repeat. The next three verses are a repeat, and then we're going to go into chapter 5. How far?
there is no fourth chapter. Oh, I'm in Second Thessalonians.
Okay, we're looking at 4:16, just read that one.
All right. For the Master himself is going to come down from the heavenly realm with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, with the sound of the trump of our Elohim, and the dead that are in Messiah, they're going to rise up first.
And 5, number 1.
Okay. You're just going to skip over 17 and 18?
Yeah.
All right. So 5 verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, you've no need that I write to you. For you yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh so comes like a thief in the night. For when they will be saying peace and safety, well, then sudden destruction comes upon them, like travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But you, brethren, you're not in darkness, that that day should overtake you like a thief. You are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of a part of the night. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. So for this reason, we should not sleep as others do, but we should watch and be sober-minded. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that are drunken in the night. But we who are of the day should be sober-minded, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for a helmet, putting on the hope of salvation. For Yahweh has not appointed us to wrath, but he's appointed us to obtain salvation by means of our Master Yahshua, the Messiah, who died for us,
That's good.
so that whether we wake, whether we are dead or awake or sleep, we would live together with him.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good stuff.
Oh yeah, it is good.
That's good stuff. Wherefore, comfort yourselves together
Right.